Hello, this is Dr. Do again. This video is outside of medicine. Continue the Iliad by Homer. I'm going to continue to read. Trojans hoping to drag Patroclus back to Troy, Achaeans to drag him back to the hollow ships, and around him always the brutal struggle raging. Not even Ares, lasher of armies, not even Athena, watching the battle here, could scorn its fury, not even in their most savage lust for combat. No, so tense the work of war for the man and the chariots teams, that Zeus stretched the taut across Patroclus this one day. But great Achilles knew nothing yet of Patroclus' death. They were fighting far afield of the deep-sea ships. Beneath the Trojan wall, so Achilles never feared his friend was dead. He must be still alive, pressing on to the very gates. But he'd come back. Achilles never dreamed Patroclus would storm all Troy without him, not even with him. No, time and again his mother Thetis told him that was not to be. He told him alone, in secret, always bring word of mighty Zeus' plans, but not this time. One thing she never told him, his own mother, what a terrible thing had taken place. His dearest friend in arms on Earth's day dead. Over his corpse, no let up, the fighters kept on thrusting whetted spears, locked in endless struggle, cutting each other down, and an Argive armed in bronze would call out, "Friends, our glory's gone if we fell back. Now on the ships, let the black earth gape and take us all at once. Here and now, better for us that way, for by far. If we yield his corpse to the stallion-breaking Trojans, all to drag him back to Troy and win the glory." And a hardy Trojan would call on the side, "Friends, what if it is fated for us to die beside his body, all dead in a mass? Let no man quit the battle." So they would say, fueling comrades' courage, and so they fought, and the line din went rising up to the bronzy sky through the barren, breathless air. But standing clear of the free Achilles' horses wept from the time they first had sensed their driver's death. Brought down in the dust by man-killing Hector, Darius' rugged son Automedon did his best, lashed them all over and over with a stinging whip, coaxing them gently now shouting oath on oath. But both balked at returning now to the ships, moored at the Hellespont's far-reaching shore, on galloping back to fight beside the Argives, staunch as a pillar planted tall above battle, standing sentry over some lord or lady's gravesite. So they stand, holding the blazoned chariots stalked still, their heads trailing along the ground, warm tears flowing down from their eyes to wet the earth. The horses mourned, longing now for their driver, their luxury manes soiled, streaming down from the yoke pad down along the yoke. And Zeus pitied them, watching their tears flow. He shook his head and addressed his own deep heart. "Poor creature, why did we give you a king Peleus, a mortal doomed to death? Your immortal beasts who never age or die? So you could suffer the pains of wretched man? There is nothing alive more agonized than man of all that breathes and crawls across the earth. But Hector, at least, will never ride behind you, you and your blazoned chariots. I will never permit it. What more does he want? The arms are enough for him, Priam's son with his empty, futile boasting. But I will fill your legs and hearts with strength, so you can save Automedon. Bear him from the fighting back to the fleet, for still I will give the Trojan glory, killing all the way to the bunched ships till the sun sinks, and the blessed darkness sweeps across the earth." And with that he breathed fresh fire in the team, They shook the dust from their manes and galloped off, speeding the fast chariots just where the armies dashed. Automedon fought as he rode, though grieving for his friend, swooping in with the team like a vulture after geese. Now he'd veered from the Trojan melee in flash, then dart back in a charge, pursuing mobs of men, but he could not kill the ones he rushed in force. No way for him now, alone in the hurtling car, to launch with the spear and still control these racers. But at last a cohort marked the driver's strides. Alcimedon, the son of Lysis, Hermon's grandson, coming behind the chariot, shouting out, "Automedon, what god has put such a tactic in your head? It's good for nothing. He's torn your wits away, taking the Trojans on alone, on the front lines, but your comrades dead. Look!" And Hector himself, strapped in Achilles' armor, swaggers on in glory. Darius, son of Automedon, shouted back, "Alcimedon, what other Achaeans' driver could match your skill at curbing this deathless team or spurring on their fury? Only Patroclus, skilled in the gods themselves." While the man was still alive, no death and fate have got him in their grip. On with it. Take up the whip and the shining reins. I'll dismount the car and fight on foot. Alcimedon sprang abroad the hurtling chariots, quickly grasping the whip and the reins in both fists, as Automedon leaped to ground. But Hector saw them and called at once to Aeneas, posted close beside him. "Aeneas, consular of the Trojans, armed in bronze, I can see the great runner Achilles' team. Look there, heading into the fight, but reined by feeble drivers. So my hopes ride high that we can seize them now, if you have the heart to join me. Charge, those who too will flinch, they'd never dare stand up to us man to man in all-out battle." And Anchises' gallant son did not resist. They went straight on, shoulders shielded in oxide, tanned and tough and hammered thick with bronze, and a brace of fighters. Chromius, strong Aeetes, flanked their attack, and the Trojans had high hopes of killing the man and driving off the massive stallions. Reckless fools, they'd never disengage from Automedon, not without some bloodshed, no, with a prayer to Zeus. Some new fighting power had filled his dark heart, and he quickly called his trusted friend Alcimedon. "Alcimedon, keep those horses close beside me, breathing down my neck. Nothing can hold him back. This Hector in all his fury, nothing, I tell you, not till he leaps behind Achilles' long-maned team and kills us both and rots our forward line, or he goes down himself in the first assault." I'm going to stop here today and continue next time. Thank you for watching.